Kurt Russell kept a secret about Val Kilmer for over 30 years. And when he finally revealed it, the story stopped Hollywood in its tracks. Tombstone is one of those rare westerns that gets better with age. When it hit theaters on Christmas Day 1993, audiences were instantly captivated by its sprawling cast, gritty authenticity, and two performances that felt almost supernatural in their chemistry. But behind the cameras, the production was fighting for its own survival, and the full story of what really happened didn't come out until decades later. The film's troubles started almost immediately. First-time feature director Kevin Jarre, who also wrote the screenplay, fell behind schedule early in production. Scenes piled up unfinished, filming days evaporated, and studio pressure mounted until the decision was made to replace him with veteran director George P. Cosmatos. Stepping onto a live set mid-production is never easy, and by all accounts, the transition created tension that different cast and crew members still remember in conflicting ways. Meanwhile, the script was being reshaped on the fly. Entire subplots trimmed, storylines restructured, all while the cameras kept rolling in the Arizona heat. What audiences never knew was just how close the film came to looking completely different. Kevin Costner was originally offered the role of Wyatt Earp, but walked away to develop his own Wyatt Earp film, which came out the following year. William Dafoe was reportedly considered for Doc Holliday, and Jeff Bridges was in discussions to play Wyatt before he passed on it. Each of those decisions opened the door for Kurt Russell and Val Kilmer, and ultimately gave cinema one of its most iconic pairings. The dedication both men brought to those roles was remarkable. Kilmer spent enormous amounts of time perfecting Doc Holliday's razor-sharp Southern drawl and his impossibly fast gun hand. Russell trained with renowned firearms instructor Thel Reed, learning period-accurate techniques with single-action revolvers until every movement felt second nature. The cast also went through an intensive 2-week boot camp at Old Tucson Studios, where they practiced horseback riding, stagecoach driving, and frontier skills until it all felt lived in rather than performed. The production even built a massive period set spanning over 65 buildings, and actors later said walking through it genuinely felt like stepping into 1881. But the story that really stayed with people came after the cameras stopped. As filming wrapped, the cast exchanged parting gifts, an informal tradition to mark the end of a shared experience. Russell wanted to give Kilmer something truly unforgettable. He arranged for several of Kilmer's iconic costume pieces to be collected and photographed, and his central gift was a burial plot at Boot Hill Graveyard in Tombstone, a darkly funny nod to Doc Holliday's complicated relationship with death. When Kilmer unwrapped it, he smiled, and then had his own driver bring out Russell's gift. In an astonishing coincidence, Kilmer had purchased Russell an entire acre of land overlooking the very same cemetery. Neither man had any idea what the other was planning. Russell later reflected that it felt strangely perfect. Doc Holliday bound to death, Wyatt Earp representing survival, playing out one final time in the gifts they chose for each other. That story carries even more weight now. Val Kilmer passed away on April 1, 2025, at the age of 65. The tributes that followed were a testament to a talent that left a permanent mark on cinema. Tombstone endures because of moments like these, real human connections that made their way onto the screen without anyone even realizing it. If this story moved you, drop your favorite moment from the film in the comments, give this a like, and subscribe for more stories about the legends who shaped Hollywood.